I just got done with work, and you know how sometimes you have like really easy weeks and really long weeks. Like this week it was tough. Like all my days seemed to go by really fast, but like I felt like Wednesday was Friday. Anyway, I don't know why that happens, but so I'm off work for 2 days, and you know, I just used the weekend to like relax. Number one, like just because you need to start exercising more doesn't mean you can't still find time to relax and, you know, sit down and enjoy watching, you know, your favorite shows. Like when I was growing up, my mom always said like she would always sit down at, let's say, 6 p.m. and be done for the rest of the night. So she would like use the daytime to get as much done as she could, which, yeah, like I really believe in that too, because sometimes you just want to relax at nighttime. So try to work out before work. It's Friday. Not a lot of people are off at 4, so I'm kind of on my own, which is fine. I'll do some stuff I like to do on my own right now. So like vlogging, or I'm just put on another episode of Sex and the City and I'm just cozied up with my blanket. I made this big salad. It's just that pre-made salad mix that I showed you guys in my last video, and I found some at Costco, so I bought a couple bags. So I fried that up with a little bit of coconut oil, and then I put like some regular like lettuce on the bottom that wasn't fried. And then on top I just put my own pumpkin seeds and a little bit of the pumpkin cranberry mix. I also bought these beets at Costco. They come whole, but I just cut them up, and it's just, the ingredients are just beets. They're not like pickled beets. They were by like the guacamole section, and they're just like whole beets, and I cut up 2 and I put it on my salad, and I put some goat cheese that's melting and some salt and balsamic vinegar. So this might not seem that big, but it's huge. So I like, you know, sometimes you just want a lot of volume. Make sure though your balsamic vinegar doesn't have a bunch of added sugar in it. It should just be like grape must, and that's pretty much it. So I buy a kind at Costco, and maybe I'll try and show you guys a picture of that. Let me go get it. This is the one I get. It's just balsamic vinegar, and when I check the ingredients, it's just, where are they? Cooked and concentrated grape must and red wine vinegar. And if I look at the carbs, there's 2 grams of carbs for 1 tablespoon. So like balsamic vinegar can be high in sugar, so be careful. I was at Costco yesterday, and they were selling like 3 other flavors, and one was made with wine, and it just sounded so good. So like I looked at the ingredients, and there was sugar. There was 10 grams of sugar per 2 teaspoons, which, now that I think about it, really doesn't make any sense. But anyway, it was crap, so be careful. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tonight, so I'll check back with you guys after I've relaxed for a bit, and yeah. So it's like 10 to 5, and I just ate that salad and relaxed, and it was awesome. But I feel like getting out of the house, actually, probably because I should be cleaning, but I like refuse to clean on Fridays. I refuse to clean on Fridays. Yep. So instead, I decided I kind of wanted a treat. It's been a couple weeks since I've had like a treat, and usually I have it weekly or a couple times a week, and I've just been a little bit more strict. So it's really been a couple weeks, especially when I'm not sorry. Anyway, so it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since I've had a glass of wine, and I've decided I'm gonna have one tonight because I was kind of craving one all week. So I'm gonna have a glass of wine. I'm gonna go maybe buy some expensive cheese. Maybe I'll show you guys like what a cheat looks like to me. It's really about the wine. I'll show you guys what the rest of my relaxing treat night looks like. Like, I freaking wish it was summer and I'm cold, and it's pissing me off. What the hell is up with this weather? We had like a week that it was super nice. I went outside every day and it just made me feel so happy. And then nothing, and rain and cold. I even start my car most mornings because I just hate getting in the car and it's cold. I'll put on some glasses and maybe a lip color. Makes me feel like I've tried. And I'm just wearing flip-flops. I've got my purse and I feel a little bit more girly, but I mean, let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. So most people are still working and I don't feel like waiting till later, so I'm probably just gonna have a glass of wine at home and relax. So I will catch up with you in a little. Bye. This is about to go down. Came to a bakery. Oh, that was, oh, where's the light? Where's the light? I gotta like lean forward or something. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Anyway, just got back in the car from the bakery and I bought nothing because they had nothing that looked good. And I'm not just gonna waste it. I'm just not gonna waste it. To be honest, I probably just wanted a donut. I've seen them there before and I tried them one time and this was weeks ago and it was really good. And since I haven't had anything bad for 2 weeks, I was like, maybe tonight is the night. I'm gonna have a glass of wine and a donut. So, but I'm just not gonna waste it. They don't have any donuts left, so I'm gonna go and see what else I can get because I'm not just gonna waste it, right? You gotta make sure it's worth it, right? So, anyway, to the liquor store. How I choose my wine, I check for, oh, couldn't see anything. I check for organic. In the East Coast in Canada, we get these little green things. See, not green and not organic. Green equals organic. 14 bucks for one of my favorite wines. It's really good. And then, oh, I almost broke that bottle. This one's pretty good too. Anyway, this one's good. Santa Ana. It's even cheaper, but I actually prefer this one, so I'm gonna get what I want. I couldn't find anything I really wanted at the store, so I decided not to like force it. I wanted to wait on like something really delicious and really like besides a donut, I don't know what I want. So I bought this light Laughing Cow cheese, and these are my new favorite crackers. I got them from Costco and they are so good. And one serving is 15 crackers, so I can eat 15 of these for 130 calories. 4 cheese wedges, the Laughing Cow ones, for 90 calories, so that's 220 calories right there. A couple glasses of wine, and that's not really too bad of a cheat meal. And I also bought just a regular goat cheese. I don't know how people get things to focus. Anyway, it says goat cheese in red wine. So I like this one, and I like goat cheese in rosemary. So those are the cheeses that I put on my salad that you saw before. So anyway, I'm gonna pour myself a glass of wine and just relax. So, I hope you guys are having a good night. Don't force a cheat if it's not there, but if it's been a couple weeks like me and you really want something, like, it's okay to, like, wine. I didn't give up because of weight. I gave, like, for weight loss, I gave it up for hormonal balances. Anyway, so, it's probably not the best thing I can do, but sometimes you gotta focus more on mental than physical, right? Am I right? Right? So this is more about mental. I got hungry again, so I made this like little salad with the pepper with some quinoa salad from Costco and an artichoke, and just munching on that while enjoying a glass of wine. Oh, and I did eat some crackers and cheese later. On my way to the gym Saturday morning. I slept really good. Anyway, I'm gonna go do a leg workout and I'll see you in a bit. Phil. What? I put... Are you just going up until it gets hurt at 170? No big deal. still easy. This is Santina, and I love working out with her because she is so strong and she'll lift the heaviest weights, and she's up for any exercise.
190.
So we end up doing like 7 sets, 2 of them were warm up, and we went all the way up to 230 pounds for 8 reps. Then here we went to a little bit lighter dumbbell deadlifts just to really activate our glutes. So we're just focusing on the mind-muscle connection, squeezing the glutes at the top. 30 pounds, we did 20 reps, 5 sets. Oh, and if you can see like under my feet, we're actually using like 1 pound little weight things to lift our toes. For some reason, we both feel it more in our backside and our butt when we lift our toes, and so it's just easier to stabilize when you put something there. So here, I'm going back to one of my favorites. It's doing a hip thrust on the leg extension, and I've tried like with a barbell, with Smith machine, and this is my favorite way to go heavy on the hip thrust. Doesn't hurt my back, doesn't hurt my hips. I absolutely love it. So 12 reps, 5 sets of them.
We're at 150 pounds for about 12 reps.
If you rewind 5 seconds, you'll see how slow we actually go through these movements to make sure our butt's kicking in and not our quads. So our last exercise was this glute kickback machine. Here we were doing about 130 pounds, I believe, and we both felt it more in our butt when we were leaning over like this and kicking back with our heel. So yeah, 5 sets of that to finish it off.
This is finally going down after leg day. Don't know what I'm gonna choose yet. So I ate that much of the Boston cream, kind of wrecked it. There's so much inside, and that much of the apple fritter. Remember guys, like I hadn't had a cheat in 2 weeks, nothing. And this is a cheat that I had after I did a really awesome leg workout. So, and I'm not really trying to lose a lot of body fat percentage. So if you are, you know, maybe you're gonna have to choose a different cheat. And I know I'm gonna have an active day. I'm gonna play tennis. It's beautiful outside, so you gotta keep that in mind too. You know, athletes can cheat a little more.